Hey there, friend Toby, one part Toby and Layla. What have you learned from Tony Robbins in the past? You're on this short little video for a very, very, very specific reason. Now, that reason I'm not aware of, but you are definitely aware of that reason. Maybe you've been listening and reading Tony Robbins stuff for a couple of days or a couple of weeks or a couple of months, maybe even years. What have you learned from Tony Robbins? What have you learned and what have you put into action? You're on this fan page, you're on this video because, like us, you're a fan of Tony Robbins, and maybe his trainings and teachings and insights, in a way, have helped you live a better life, a more productive life, or more prosperous life. Whatever the reason is, whatever the story is, it's awesome. And I know right now you're thinking about what Tony has done for you in the past. So, who are we? Who are Toby and Layla, and why are you on this video? Now, in a moment, where I'm going to jump to some training that we learned from Tony Robbins that's actually been able to allow Layla and I to live this incredible lifestyle, a freedom-rich lifestyle. No, I'm not saying that we are multi-millionaires, gazillionaires, and we have hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm not saying that we make $10,000 a minute on the internet. I'm not saying any of that. All I'm saying is we're a couple of honest people who you'll get to know over the next few minutes, who have developed a lifestyle from the internet where there's no jobs, no stress, no worry, making an upwards of $80,000 to $100,000 a month from the internet, doing it on our own terms. Now, we're not typical people. This is not a typical result. We are not your average people. But why? Because average people, well, first off, the definition of average is the highest degree of poor. That's not what we want to be. So who are these crazy kids? And get to know us a little bit more. So this top picture here, it was a photo shoot that we did for a product that we were releasing. It wasn't anything to do with Apple. We're just Apple freaks. You may be a PC person, you may be an Apple person, doesn't really matter. But what's really funny is this total income of one of the checks that we were given, $307,000, and we did all of that income from an iPad and a laptop before we even got a desktop computer, but more on that in a minute. This is Layla and I in the Bahamas on a beautiful vacation. This was our only child, Gordy, our dog. Now Layla is 6 months pregnant. We're expecting a little girl come Christmas time. And then over here, this is another check they gave to us in Layla's name on stage at a main event. Now I'm telling you these things so you can see real life proof that we're not just some online people, guru, salesperson who's not actually getting the results that you want, not really living the life that you want to live. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the dollar signs in the bank. It's not about having money in the bank. It's not about having cash in your wallet. It's about the things that you're able to do with that. You're able to help people, friends and family out. You're able to give back to your community, to your church. You're able to travel the world. You're able to go around and just enjoy your life on your terms. Now, as I say these things, if this is getting you excited, if this is getting you thinking about your life, that's good. I want you to relate to a time in your life when you were truly optimistic on what could happen in the future. I want you to relate to the fact that you have a gift inside of you that people need to hear. Just like you believe that Tony Robbins has a gift for training, which he does, you have a gift for something, whether it be showing people how to be financially free, whether it be showing people how to live a better, cleaner life mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever it is, you have a gift to do inside of you that you are obligated to share. And we'll show you a platform you're able to share it on in a moment here. But things weren't always like this for Layla and I. About 4 years ago, we were living in the basement of a bar up here in Canada. We had no money. We had no future. We had no business contacts. We had no capital investors, people to come and invest on us. All we had was a dream, a belief in a system, and we put that into action. We have the lifestyle that we see here today. Now, I want to share something with you that we learned from Tony Robbins that has allowed us to earn and produce this incredible lifestyle that we've been able to be privileged to live the past 4 years. It's something that any goal or any object or any result in life can be tracked back to this chart. Now, some of you may know this. I'm not sure. This is some of Tony's high-level training, so I don't know if you've ever seen it before. But if you think about, if you set yourself a goal and you want to achieve something, there's 4 stages in which you go through before that goal is achieved. Now, the first part of this component is belief. So the B stands for belief. Now, if you don't have belief that you can do something, you're not going to take the second step, which is action. So if you don't have belief that you can actually do the action, you're never going to take the action. And if you never take the action, you're never going to get the R stands for results. And if you don't get the results, what does that do for your confidence? C standing for confidence. It drains your confidence, or if you do get the results, it boosts your confidence, boosts your belief. And this cycle of production gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But right now in your life, whether it be your home business, whether it be a side project, whether it be your job, if your belief in yourself, if your belief in your actions, and your belief in your self-esteem is low and not where it should be, where it can be, where it must be, you're not taking the necessary action that you need to daily, consistent action, whatever action it is, to get the result that you're looking to do. So if you have minimal belief, you take minimal actions, you're getting minimal to no results, what does that do for your confidence or your ego? Nothing. So it doesn't boost your belief to go on and take more action to get more results. If you think of Roger Bannister, the first guy to run a 4-minute mile, he had tried for years and years and years to run this 4-minute mile and never succeeded, because he never had the belief he could do it. So what he started to do was envision in his mind's eye, in his mind, images, sounds, and different things that would, in his mind, show him he'd already taken the action, he'd already got the results, he'd already done it. So he put himself in a place mentally where he'd already achieved the result he's looking to do, which gave him the belief that he'd already done it, because the mind is so powerful. It gave him the belief that he'd already done it. And from that belief, he went out there, trained as he had done it, and lo and behold, he goes out and breaks it. And then from there, there's now hundreds of people that have done the 4-minute mile because they've seen it done before. Let Layla and I be that belief that if it's a home business or an internet business, you're looking for just a different way out because you know having a job you'll never get rich. Let us be that image, that envision that Roger Bannister used in his mind to build the belief. So you can see, hey, it is done, it has been done, I can do this, I can take the necessary action. Once you have followed in simple instruction like this in this video and get plugged into a community, into a system where everybody's moving forward together, this production cycle becomes easy, and then every single day is about taking the action that you want to take to produce the money and the lifestyle that you want and you deserve. How have Layla and I been able to be so successful on the internet? Well, we do 3 simple steps. So to jump from the Tony Robbins training, because honestly, that little bit of training that we learned from Tony Robbins has been able to help Layla and I produce some unbelievable results. But it all come down to these 3 simple steps. Number 1 is blogging daily. Even if you don't know what a blog is, you can learn that and you can go out there and blog. To us, blogging has become one of the highest paid income producing activities for us, leveraged activities, because this on autopilot gives a person a way that they can get to know us, like us, learn from us, and then evidently buy from us because they see us as a mentor, as a friend, as a leader, as someone they can benefit from. Now you can include videos like this one you're watching inside your blog. And this gives you a voice, it gives you a personality, it gives you a community. It also makes you kind of a celebrity in some people's eyes, in your target audience eyes, from your blog. So the first thing would be blogging daily. The second thing would be telling others. Now, it's not good just to have a blog online that no eyeballs get to see. So what do we have to do? We have to go out there and tell others by using different forms of marketing, using social media, using YouTube, using all these tools. We can go out there and drive different, what we call in the industry, traffic to our blog to get eyeballs on your product, service, your message, whatever it is that you're promoting. Maybe it's a community or a church thing that you have going on. So obviously you'll be able to drive donations and different contributions from your blog also. The third thing is get money. And the three simple steps we've been able to drill everything down to that's allowed us to live this lifestyle, to make millions of dollars on the internet, is by getting money. A simple way that someone, if they like what they see, it makes sense to them, they can easily and safely give you money, an online transaction. Now, luckily for you, we've been able to find a system that has all of those things under one roof. When Layla and I first got started, we had to come up with all those components by ourselves, and it was a lot of headache and a lot of time spent. Was it worth it? Of course it was. Now we live the life of our dreams. But what we're able to do to you is allow you to bypass, we're giving you access to a system that you can bypass all of the hard work and basically the stress and sleepless nights of having to go and find all these different components. They're under one roof for you. So right now you're either one or two types of person. Your type person A is someone that's seen this video, it's made sense to them, they know that they want to check out the video because on this next page you can click the button below that looks identical to the one you see on your screen now, and that will take you through to our business partners Dave and Dave, and they can show you and explain to you the system and the model and the product and how it all works, and then you can make an executive decision what's best for you and your family and your future from there. That's type person A, obviously smart. Type person B is someone that says, you know what, it doesn't sound like it's for me, before they even see the real meat and potatoes, before they even see the real system and what it can do for them. So I'm going to give you the choice right now, whether you're type person A, who goes and watches the video and makes an educated decision for them and their family, because you obviously understand, wherever you are in the world right now, having a job is not the way to get ahead. You never hear a wealthy, sophisticated, freedom-rich person talking about how they have a job. No, it just doesn't make sense. They talk about how they own businesses and they leverage time and money and all the rest of it. Type person A will be clicking the button below right now. Type person B, obviously someone that doesn't want to take action and move forward to the next level, whatever the time or whatever the case may be, that's fine. I'll leave it in your hands to make the smart and entrepreneur smart, basically, decision for you and your family. So have an amazing day. Take care. This is Toby, one part Toby and Layla. Enjoy the rest of the fan page on here. We have tons of training and awesome videos and different things on our fan page that you can take access to that can transform your life at 180 degrees. So from Toby, have an amazing day. I'm going to go play my guitar. Take care.